designsandsigns.com. If you're watching the replay, comment hashtag replay. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I am dying to do some resin castings of the crosses, so I'm gonna start with that so y'all can see how quickly it sets, and it can set while work on another project. This is something that I started using. It is a mold release spray because I use my molds a lot, so this just helps protect them and release the resin a little bit better. And I just got this on Amazon. I want to say it was 10 bucks, and I've had this can for like a few years. So the resin is available on my website as well. It is in the brushes and supplies tab on my website, and it is an A-B mixture. So you're going to put equal parts A and B. It dries quickly and it dries white. Now, if you do want to bend it, when you pull it out of the mold, you have time to bend it around, and I'll show y'all. But you want to put it on your piece right away. Where's my little cookie thing? You can heat it up like one time and bend it, but if it's possible to use it like right away, then that would be the best. Why can I not get this open? I've never had trouble getting these open before. Look, that one just opens right up. What is up with this one? You can, I've never tried it, because I find that hot glue is really hard to paint. The paint just does not stay on it good. And it's not going to really capture all the details. So I don't personally use hot glue in my molds. Okay. So I use clear cups and a popsicle stick. That's my stuff to do resin. I know they make special cups and all that. I don't do that. They also have all of the measurements on the mold to tell you exactly how much you need. I just wing everything. I just wing it. I eyeball it. That's why I like the clear cups, because I just kind of eyeball it. They look good. About the same height. Yes, I'm excited about the new release too. Oh yeah, we might run into each other one day. I hadn't been to the bins in a minute. I actually haven't driven in about 2 weeks, but I feel like I would be comfortable to drive again. But I'll probably just get back to normal next week. I'm not really too worried about it. Hey, Jolynn. Okay, so you're going to mix it up. You want to work with this quickly. So don't get distracted while you're working with this. You want to mix it up good. It sets in 10 minutes, but it starts to like get harder quickly. So I just try to move as quickly as possible with these. And you just pour it in. It's really liquidy, so it's easy to pour. These crosses are super easy. Some of the smaller molds, like with lots of details, is a little bit more difficult, although I've gotten really good at pouring resin. These crosses, this is easy peasy. I didn't mix enough to do all of them, but that's fine. I did 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 5. I got 5 crosses, so we'll really be able to see the details. And I'm going to put it right on the side right here so you could still kind of see it on screen. And you're going to see it start to turn white. Oh, I haven't had any issues. We've had snow and ice. And so I wrecked my car before in that, so I learned my lesson. I don't drive. I don't drive until everything's clear. Well, the problem is like I hit ice, and that's how I wrecked. And once you hit ice and you start spinning out, there's literally nothing you can do. Okay, they have these little bunny cutouts at the Dollar Tree. I don't know how much I paid for him, but he's cute, and I want to make him springy. Kind of like Moody Springy. You can paint these. I'm not gonna paint him. I'm gonna put a transfer on him first, and then we're gonna do something else. Hey Lee, this is the Flora Grecia. I told y'all this one's my favorite. This is my favorite transfer of the release. You have all the florals, all the birds, the typography. I love it. I love it all. The colors are like perfect. They're not too bright. They're not too dark. They are just, I love everything about it. So I want to use one of the florals. And then we might put a butterfly on there too, because there's tons of butterflies in this one. I don't think I'm going to use a floral with a bird on it. I just want a simple floral. I guess I could show y'all them, right? So you can see you have lots of size options. And wherever there was extra room, they stuck in some little creatures. So we got a bee here, and we got a butterfly right here. Let's see. Y'all see the colors? Like they're not bright, like what I'm wearing. They're springy, but not too dark, not too light. I think I'm gonna use one of these florals. The birds, the oval. I think this one right here. We'll go with that one. Oh, well, we about to do a transfer, Anne. They're easy peasy. Y'all see it starting to dry? Right at the very beginning, I did this resin casting because I wanna see what these crosses look like. So I'm gonna have it go kind of like this, and then I might do a little butterfly on its ear. We'll see. I need a transfer stick. So all of your transfers are gonna come with one of these. Yeah, I've stayed home, or I have gotten out, I think twice, but my husband drove. I did not drive. He has 4-wheel drive. Okay, I guess I should tell y'all what I'm doing. So your transfers are gonna have this backer right here, and then this is the actual part you're gonna put on, and it has these grid lines, which are great because it's so much easier to make sure your images are straight, which for florals, it doesn't really matter that much because nobody will know if they're like tilted over. And actually I am gonna tilt these over a little bit because I think that'll look good. So you can see I kind of tilted it so I can have some florals here. So once you've decided where you want to put them, you can tape it down if you're worried about it shifting. It depends on the piece. Like if I'm doing a round surface, I do like to put a little bit of tape. That way, if I let go, it still stays in place. But this is like, I can't even get it up. Like it's already sticking to the piece, so I don't need to tape it. You're going to take your transfer tool and you're going to rub it on there. And I like to do the lift and rub method. So I'll take an end and kind of lift up the plastic piece. And I just feel like it transfers so much faster. some lifting and rubbing, and it is transferring on there. And I'll show y'all up close. You can see, and we're at. It also changes colors. Can you see the color change? That's when you know it's released from the plastic backer, because there's a color difference. So you can see. All right. Is that on YouTube? I feel like I keep seeing like Q&As pop up. But I know YouTube has been pushing vertical lives. Are y'all seeing like a question pop up on YouTube? Also, all of these are available on my website, juliesdesignsandsigns.com. No? Okay. I'm going to pull up the live stream because I could also put a link in there for y'all. Oh, I was supposed to be live at 2, but 5 minutes before 2, I got a phone call saying that I was going to have a delivery in 15 minutes. So I had to wait for that, which is exciting that I'm getting deliveries. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. I don't know. Who knows? I know, Heather. I need to go thrifting. I don't think it's gonna happen this weekend. Tomorrow's Friday. Saturday's Ren's birthday. So that day is booked up. Maybe if there's something on Sunday morning I could go. But I hadn't really looked. I didn't want to get my hopes up. I didn't know how the weather would be. But I don't go to the bins on the weekends. Not normally. It's a little too people-y for me. All right, so Anne, this is literally like you just figure out where you want to put the transfer. You put it down and you just rub it. I would do a flat surface first. Don't be like me. First time I ever used a transfer, I did it on remember those spindle ladders I used to make? I did a transfer on that. Now it came off amazing, but I was like, okay, I probably should have just, tried something simple for my first transfer. Hey, Bella. I know, Heather. I want a good junky dig. Those don't come around very often. Oh, somebody's thrifting. I just got a text from somebody. Oh, I wonder if she's at the bins. Oh, wait, my phone's right here. I thought she was at the bins texting me, but she's at Five Below. She said they got a bunch of fugglers there. Did y'all see my stories? Was that yesterday? It might have been the day before yesterday. At Target, I was showing the fugglers, and Ren now has 2 of them. Those things are so creepy. It's like, think of the weirdest thing you can think of and get that made, and kids will just love it. And tell her, girl, I don't want no more of those in my house. Good thing we didn't go to Five Below, because we almost did. Or I call it Below 5, and Ren always yells at me. It's Five Below, not Below 5. I'm like, well, you know what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, yes, these are so perfect for furniture. Actually, that's what they were made for, was for furniture, and then people like me came along and started using it on smalls, and now they make these smaller transfer packs, which you can use this on furniture too, but the transfers all used to be this size, And then so they were big and perfect for furniture. And then there's still tons of transfers like this where the pieces would all line up. So you could do like this huge piece across a dresser. So you can also have it go on around something. So it's not really necessary on here because it's a shelf sitter, but you just bring your transfer around and it'll absolutely transfer around the corner. So this is cool. Like if you want to go down a box or something like that, you can bring your transfer down. It's easy. Now, once your transfer is on, you can sand it. You can put a wax or whatever over it. So that's actually what we're going to do. This is cute, but y'all know I like my antique wood. Okay, question. Should I add a little butterfly on the ear? Let me know. Let me see if I can get rid of them. Remove. Okay, I think I removed it. Those have set up while we're on here. Okay, let's do well, they have a bee, but I think a butterfly would be cuter. And there's a lot of butterflies in here. I have a lot of bees too. All right, bee or butterfly? Am I giving too many options? I was hoping there'd be a little purple butterfly. Where's my scissors? Oh, and you're a beekeeper? There's lots of bees in this one. You got to look for them, though. They kind of just, wherever they had a little extra space, they added a bee or butterfly. I'm going to stick this little butterfly on. I think that's going to look cute once I have, we do our next step. Just trying to figure out the placement, the best placement for him. I think this will look good because he'll kind of blend in a little bit. And I want to say there was some more cutouts at the Dollar Tree. It wasn't just rabbits. I think there was an egg. That would be fun to put this on a flat egg. They had a flat egg cutout. Even a mold. You could add the molds to a flat egg. There might have been a carrot. I don't know. I just grabbed the bunny. I was like, I might need this. I might need this for something. Okay, we got our butterfly on there. Yeah, well, the bee on the nose, I feel like it'd have to be like 3D. You know what I mean? But I could add we have room. I could add a bee too. We could do whatever y'all want. Y'all want to add a bee? Let me get this little guy right here. All the transfers can be cut apart. Even if I didn't want all of these sprigs, like I could cut this up and just use little pieces of it. Okay. I think it might look a little weird if I put the bee on the nose, don't y'all think? The bee on the nose is a little weird. I think he'd be better even like down here. I'm thinking right here for the bee. It's always hard to get these up with my nails. Yeah, I think I like him right there. Yes, these just were released today, Pam. These are the brand new IOD release. All right, B. Let's get you on here. There was 16 new designs. It's all available on my website, juliesdesignsandsigns.com. All right. The bee is cute. I feel like the bee is so realistic too. So there's a ton of bees in this transfer. Now I'm going to take the Van Dyke glaze because once this is on here, like I told y'all, we can sand it. I sand my transfers a lot because I feel like it just makes it look like it's always been on the piece. You just want to do it very carefully, not too hard. I usually do like a light circle pattern, but we can also put glazes on it after. So let's darken this baby up and make them look a little more antique. So I'm just going to go right over it. See, you can go right over the transfer. So I'm going to put it on the whole piece. And then I'm going to wipe back the excess. And I'm going to do the edges too. The edges is made of something different. It looks like they did like a thin layer of something here. And then they put it on MDF. You could also paint it. Fusion paint and transfers are like a match made in heaven. They work together so perfectly. If you use the Dixie Belle chalk paint, you just want to make sure you seal it before you put the transfer on there. So I'm just wiping back all of the excess. See a few spots I missed. So this will darken it up a little bit, but you'll still be able to see the transfer really good. I'm going to show y'all. Let me just get all the spots I missed. There we go. Do I have a gold one? A gold what, Michelle? The gold and silver transfer? MDF is always a little bit harder to paint. But you can see the difference. You could leave it if you want. You just have to be careful not to get any antiquing glaze on it while you're doing the top, because you're not going to be able to get it off once it's on there. All right. So that's it. You just want to go around the whole thing, get it on there, wipe off all the excess. But that's just like a little easy peasy project, and you could do this with any transfers. You could also put stamps or molds or whatever on here. This bunny I just got from the Dollar Tree. It was the Dollar Tree Plus, so I don't know if they have it at the regular Dollar Trees. But he's cute. He's going to be like a little shelf sitter now. All right, let's move on to these. This is my favorite part, is taking the resin castings out. Okay, so I told y'all, when y'all first take them out, they're bendable until they fully cure. So if you want them to dry flat, I recommend not taking them out the casting until they are fully dry. That way, you know, make sure that they are flat. The transfer is the Flora Grecia. Let me pull up Facebook and I can link this exact one. This is my personal favorite from this release. I'll put it over on YouTube too because I already got that pulled up. But they have 16 new designs, so definitely check out all the new stuff. And I did show it earlier too, if you want to watch the live from earlier. I showed them all on camera earlier. Thank you, Dee Dee. She sent 100 stars. I appreciate that. Okay. This one. And see, this one's bendable too. I just imagine like a cake with these all the way around it. That would be so pretty. I don't know what you would put in here. Maybe chocolate. I don't know. I'm not a baker. To make it stiff. This one is pretty. That's why I wanted to do these molds, because I feel like you can see the details so much better once you do them. Now, I would even if I wanted these white, I would personally paint them, but I just want to show y'all a quick project. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but these have almost like, it makes them look like stone, the detail and the texture that is on these two. I really like it. I think it'd be pretty to paint them blue and then do some gold, but we're just going to do gold. We have white. Where's my gold? Put it right here. Oh, here it is. We're going to use the antique gold from Dixie Belle. And I'm just going to kind of lightly go over it to bring out all the details so we can really see how pretty these are. So y'all, this stuff, I mean, you get one of these, it'll probably last your whole life. Like, you can do a lot of projects with that. So like I said, I would personally paint this, not leave the white resin, but for the sake of time and being live, I'm just going to go with it like this. So I do not have a lot on my brush. You don't want to put a ton on your brush. And I'm just lightly going over the details so then they'll pop. You'll see that? So imagine any color that you want to put on here and you just add this gold and it will be so pretty. Oh my gosh, Christmas ornaments. Once this gets hard, you can drill holes in it as well. So Christmas ornaments would be easy peasy. You could also, while the resin is still wet, you could stick a string in it too. But you could make like decorative crosses with beads and just put a hole in the cross. So I'm not doing the whole cross, I'm just doing all of the details. All right, this one's done. This one's done. Very easy peasy and pretty. Okay, let me see if I can get the details of these ones with like the marble look to come out, but I don't know. It might not be raised enough to get the same look. And I always recommend anything you're doing, just go with a light hand because you can always, it's a lot easier to add more than to take away. All right, I'm gonna go a little bit heavier on the edges, give it some gold edging. Ooh, you know what? These would be pretty on candles too. If you add these to candles, that would be pretty. Like a big pillar candle. Because when the resin is still wet, you could stick a pin. You could stick a pin in the back of here and then you pin it into your candle. Okay, this one's looking really cool. It looks like stone, and then I added like gold foil to it. It looks really cool. And I'm trying to get a little bit more of that texture to come through. Okay, this looks good. I should have did it on the bigger one. Okay, so I put the gold on the edges. Y'all see the gold, but then I left some white. And then I did the gold in the middle. I'm gonna come in close on each camera. Can y'all see the kind of marble stone texture that it has? Isn't this so cool? Is it clear for y'all? It looks blurry. I love that. Okay, wait, there we go. I think it's clear. I don't know why this one's not focusing. But y'all see it kind of has that marble stone texture. Very subtle. Okay, and email me hello@juliesdesignsandsigns.com. I've been checking my email. That's another thing I was doing, was I was checking my email. So that way I can handle any issues that come up ASAP. So just email me and I will check. Because I had people that thought their orders went through twice and they didn't. So I've been checking on everything. Yes, I knew this texture would be my favorite. I love that. Simple but pretty. Okay, thank you. Yeah, just keep reporting them. I like spent, I don't know, an hour and a half with Facebook one day trying to get that taken care of, and they're not gonna, I don't think they're gonna do anything. So I just stopped messing with it. And then also you want to turn your piece and kind of come at it from different ways to really make sure you get all the details. So that's the florals. I'm gonna go in a little bit heavier on the edges right here on these details. And then I think that one's done. All right. That one's pretty. So it has this vine going up the middle. And then do y'all see the details on the edges? So these are gonna look great too if you wanted to paint them and wax them, because there's so many details on the edges and in the pieces. Yes, I know. I really could not wait to try these with some resin because I knew they were gonna look so good. Oh, yeah, Karen, thank you. Yeah, I saw your order come in. After I get off of here, I'm gonna start shipping. But I think I'm gonna have help tomorrow, hopefully, with shipping. And I also must have had the inventory wrong on those gold pins. So if you're still waiting for your order to be shipped, it's probably because there's a gold pin in your order that I'm waiting to be delivered because I was off by like 10 pins. I don't even know how that happened, but it's going to be here tomorrow. So I'll get that shipped out. Everything's just kind of a little bit behind because of all this weather and delivery trucks not coming, the post office not being open, you know, all of that. This one has a lot of details too that you don't notice until you do something like this. I love all the borders that are on here. So you see this, the border on this one, and then this one, just the two little lines. It just makes all the difference. This one's pretty. You can put these in frames. I know like my mom has a cross gallery wall. So actually, where's the blocks? Like you could take one of these arched frames and then put the cross in it, and then you have some artwork to go on the gallery wall. You could paint it like if you wanted to put the the cross on it ahead of time and then paint the whole thing the same color and then come back with a wax or a glaze or a gold gilding wax and then just highlight all of the details. So many things that you can do. But it fits like literally, it fits perfectly in this arch. That's the small arch. So that's something too that was added along with the new release is they have these, they call them wood blanks. And we got arches and ovals. Ooh, the oval would be pretty too. And then like some little squares. All right, I think this one looks good. Let me add a little bit, darken it a little right there. I would definitely recommend 2 layers for these crosses. You're really going to be able to see all of the details in here. If you just painted this one color and didn't either dry brush or put a wax or something else on it, you're really not going to see all of the details. It's going to look like this. See, this one I didn't do anything to yet. So I feel like these really shine with 2 layers. All right, yeah, Monica, if you place another order, I'm going to put your orders together and send you a refund for shipping. Oh man, Katrina, that sucks. I try to look very closely at all the pictures, and there has to be a lot of stuff for me to drive out to the state sale because that is the worst. when you drive out there and then there's hardly anything good. Now, it still happens a lot because you got to try. That's the only way to find stuff, but I hate when that happens. Oh, what ice cream shop y'all at, Max? Do I need something? So we just did these 4 really quick. And then I hope the marble is coming off on screen as good as it looks in person, because I really love, these, the marble look ones. And of course, I'll be using these, all of the other stuff too, over the next few months, because we're really not even in spring yet. I mean, it's snowing where I'm at. We got snow and ice on the ground. Awesome, Laura. All right, well, I'm gonna head out so I can start shipping y'all items, but these crosses are really, really fun. So if you want them, I would get them, because in the past, IOD tends to sell out and then it takes months for them to come back in stock. And you're going to want these crosses for Easter. All right. Any questions before I head out and get to shipping? I might get something to eat first, though, because I am hungry. What time is it? Yeah, it's 3:20. I need to eat something. Can you buy just the crosses or the mold? The mold is available on my website, but if y'all are interested in buying just the resin castings, I can finish this one up real quick and do the few that I didn't do and put those up on the website. Just let me know. I actually need to go through. I have a ton of molds that don't have resin castings, but you could also just email me, hello@juliesdesignsandsigns.com, if there is a specific mold that you would like a casting of and I don't have it yet available on the website. It's just because I didn't make it and photograph it and put it up there. But yeah, these are on my website, juliesdesignsandsigns.com. Actually, let me drop the link to that specific one as well. And oh, guess what? If you ordered the thrifting sweatshirt, it shipped today to me. So as soon as I get those in, I'm thinking probably like Monday or Tuesday, I'm gonna get them in. Then I'll ship them out to y'all. I can't wait to get them in. All right, what I'm looking for, the mold. And if you haven't seen the bunny mold yet, I just wanted to do a quick thing with y'all, but this is the bunny mold. You get 3 bunnies and this egg. So this egg would be also beautiful with this technique with just the gold over it, white and gold. Okay, I'm putting the cross mode in the chat right now for y'all. All right. I do What Not sales every Thursday at 11 a.m. I did not have one today because I had to do this release, but I am having one Sunday. It's already up there if you want to bookmark it. I'm gonna be selling like kind of random stuff. Like it might be craft supplies, it might be home decor stuff. I don't know. I'm calling it a lanyard sale. I'm just gonna kind of go through my stash and just like see what needs to go. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the plan. And also I just got in a bunch new cute spring products, like figurines and stuff. So I'm gonna have all of that too available on Whatnot. Like, is this not the most precious little thing you've ever seen? Like, who does not need a bunny in a teacup? But what's cuter than a bunny in a teacup? I don't know. There's probably not anything cuter, but this guy's pretty cute too. A duck in a teacup, and it rhymes. So cute. So I have like a ton of this stuff that just came in. That like I just got an order. That's why I was late being live. So I'll have all of that on Whatnot to show y'all as well. Oh, hey, Lori, I'd made these crosses. I wanted to do some crosses and see how they looked. Just white and gold. And then, oh, this bunny rabbit. We did a transfer and then some antiquing lace on them. All right. Well, I'll see y'all Sunday over on Whatnot, and we can hang out if y'all not watching the Super Bowl, because I'm not watching the Super Bowl. I'll just go hang out over on Whatnot. All right. Y'all have a great day. Stay safe, stay warm. Bye, guys.